Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Hello out there. Hopefully we'll need this here in a minute. What's up, 351, man? Good to see you, brother. I'm just getting set up a little bit. Trusty mystery bait knife. Get this thing where we can see what we're doing a little bit better out here. Yeah, good to see y'all. Hopefully everybody's able to have a good day today. We got done early and we down here fishing. If we can get us some live bait, we're gonna sling something out there for catfish. But I also got a little setup. I'm gonna put some red worms on, throw out there, see if we can get us some channel cat, man. I'm wanting to fry up a few fish this week. But hell, if we catch some big brim, they're going in the cooler too. I just got a taste for them. Well, that's about time we have us a little fry up. Gotta catch some first. Now let's do it. Appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with you. He hit it. Something hit it. A little old brim probably. Try again. We'll get him this time. That'd be some good live bait. What y'all think? Hook him on there and let him grow a little bit. Chunk him back in. We're gonna get one a little bit smaller. That one's just a little too small to eat. Let me bring up chat. Yeah, 351. It's doing good today, brother. This is a beautiful day. Cloudy. It's windy, but the temperature ain't but about 80, 85. It's been pretty warm. Indiana Chris, what's up, man? Good to see you. That sucker got me hung up. That's a smart fish. That's a perfect size little bluegill. That sucker got me hung around the pier. And then I popped him around there and I pulled him up out of the water and he flopped off. That's a smart damn fish right there. All right. Who we got? Black Cat, Bobcat. What's up, bro? Good to see y'all. Yeah, we just trying to catch a few fish. And if they're big enough, we're going to put them in the cooler. Then we're going to try to go for a little cat action today if I can get me some bait up. Tell you what, I'm going to hook a worm or two on this little rig right here. We're going to chunk it out. While we're goofing around, might as well throw one of these big boy red worms out there. Something might nail it. You don't never know till you go. Put one of them bad boys or two on there. See what happens. Wearing no horn out. Unbelievable. I hope y'all can't hear that horn. Somebody's wearing it out. Who we got in here? Randall Rhino. What's up, boss? Wild hook. Love it. Yeah, man. We just getting down here, getting set up. Ain't no telling what might happen. No telling what we might get into today, for real. All bets are off down on this stretch of water. Might skunk. Might load up. Might get a huge one. Might get a baby one. Looking for a little old sunfish though. Whew. Now I know a lot of y'all out there want to use this for bait, but in my state, you get in a lot of big trouble putting them on there. Now you talk about some good bait, you could chunk that baby out there and it'd get nailed, but that's actually a baby bass, a baby bass. But he's got to go back in and grow a little bit. You can't use bass or crappie for bait down here, which usually if I catch bass or crappie, I'm taking them, putting them in the cooler. But good to see y'all. 2 species on the board so far. They hungry. We're gonna get one here in a minute. What we're looking for right there. Chrissy Brown, good to see you. Good evening to y'all. Yeah, we're gonna throw that bad boy out there and see what happens. Try out this new rig. We're gonna see what happens. That'd be prime flathead bait right there. You know, if that one goes down, probably be a pretty good fish on it, I would say. Now this rod right here getting slung off in the water probably something to it. No joke. That'll work. That's work right there. Who we got? Real time. Y'all can see and hear okay. Might not see them rods. Let me rig up my camera stand a little bit better. Y'all bear with me. Yeah, that's scary, ain't it, Ernie? Man, y'all ought to see the rig I got set up down here. It's my phone case, and I got it propped up on a little table that got about a 1 pound weight capacity. So let me see. Better. Yep, that's true. Nah, I messed with that. Yeah, I'm hoping we get in on some kind of fish today. Ain't no telling what might happen down here. Turtle, fish, gar. Real time. Stuart, good to see you. Yep, you're right about that. John Parker in here. It's on. Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in. We got a good little project done at work this morning. Did some fancy copper work over in town. Got done pretty quick. Come on back. I had my gear. Yeah, mine ain't doing much yet either. But got my gear and headed straight down here. So we'll see what happens. Shit, John Parker, I hadn't caught a decent cat down here in 4 or 5 months, being real, bro. Which I hadn't been in the last 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, down this way. Yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Beautiful day. Cloudy. It ain't hot at all, really. I'm barely sweating a little bit. Usually it's boiling hot down here. So this is real nice. crazy. I'm probably gonna take it off there. Put out a couple more cat rigs. Then we can get the rooster tail or spinner bait or something. Maybe throw around out there a little bit. We're just goofing off. We're prepared to catch something big if need be, though. Throw that out there on the bottom. I think that's what we're going to try to do. Probably handle a pretty good little fish. That's, I think, 30-pound braid and maybe 8 or probably 10-pound, 14-pound line. So we'll put a big worm on there and throw this out there right out there and see if we can get us a channel cat. And then I'm gonna go get them gizzards and let them be thawing out too if they're still in there. Yep, hope everybody's having a good Thursday. It's a blessing to be out here on the water, even if we ain't catching no fish. But it'd be an added bonus if we get on something wild, you know, big old flathead. It could happen. It could happen at any moment. So how y'all been? NJ, hey dude, great to see you. I've been enjoying watching you wear the fish out, man. Usually when you're live, I'm usually heading to the shop or going to work. I try to holla at you. Great to see everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day. We're gonna I'm gonna run right up here to the refrigerator real quick and see if I got some bait in there. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Snack time. I figure if I'm gonna be messing with that nasty bait, I eat some of these sardines, and then anything after that'll be smell good. They say these are good for your brain, though. I need all I can get. Yeah, it ain't bad out here. We'll try to get us some more cut bait here in a minute. I don't really feel like messing with them chicken livers today. But they probably hit that. Something would. I thought that little bass was a minnow. And at first, I hooked him on there, but you get caught hooking some bass on there, live bass, and using them for bait, game warden's gonna fine you heavily. All right, that was pretty good. Got our fish oil, protein, we're good to go. Yeah, maybe we'll get in on something. Ain't a whole lot going on the top water right now, but we're gonna throw out there. Maybe we can get us something. We're gonna keep trying, that's for sure. We got a few hours we can spend down here today. So far, so good. Alright, we need one more little sunfish. See if we can get one. Got some cut bait. We're gonna chunk this one up. Need to be about double that size before he goes in the cooler. And I had some aunts and people back in the day, if they said if it had eyes and a tail, they thrown it in there. That's bait today for us, so that's a good bait right there. Alright, we're gonna leave that for a minute. Here we go, y'all, now. Let's get it going. Just putting that good little piece on there. Right where we want it. Always check that drag, man. Y'all know that. But every once in a while I forget. Big fish gets on there, he's gone. Or too tight, it'll bust, it'll pop off. Either way. We got live bluegill on that one, tail piece on the Uncle Lou rod, and then we're gonna put this big chunk on this 10-aught hook. That slab on there. We'll sell it out here toward the Gulf of Mexico. There was a good little takedown on that worms setup. Something took it down. I don't know. You probably couldn't see that from here, but they probably ripped the bait off. But no telling what that was. It couldn't have been a big fish, or it would have freaking probably broke that little rod. But that's my skipjack reel set up over there. What y'all think? Y'all doing all right? Appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. We're gonna get in on a fish here in a little bit. Maybe it'll be a big one. Yeah, at least we got something happening out there. It makes me feel a little better when something's actually moving, you know. I am going to put a bell on that little one because I won't notice it. And something could take that into the river quickly. Yes, sir. Excellent. Oh, yeah. Hang out with y'all a little bit. Get over here where I can read the chat a little bit. Sorry about that, y'all. So I got this thing reeled up. A little bit better. All right. Sorry if I missed anybody. Appreciate y'all coming in, checking it out. Hopefully, I've got it on like public setting where everybody can watch it. They have been known to give me a copyright infringement from time to time, but I haven't been banished yet. And if we catch a big enough fish today, you'll probably hear me sing something. Right now, I just wouldn't mind getting on any decent fish, cat, bass, whatever. We got bait out for them. So kind of just see what happens. There he is. Probably a little old brim over there hitting that thing. Who knows? Could be a turtle, could be anything, but I think it's probably like shell cracker hitting them piece of worm. The hook's just too big for them to hook up. That's what I would guess. Ain't no telling though. Like I said, at least there's something biting. That's encouraging. What's bad is when you sit down here and nothing happens. But hey, who cares? Having fun. It's a beautiful day. We just getting started. I don't even know what time it is. Let's see. 1:29. Oh yeah. I'm gonna give it a while. What we're looking at on battery, 76%. Not bad. Yeah, man. It's been a good day. It's been a good week. For the most part, it's been real nice. So, but yeah, I wouldn't mind catching a couple bass. So later, if this slows down a lot, we'll try to throw something out there. God, they're wearing that thing out. I don't know though. They're on out. camera. If I hook up, I'll reel them in and show y'all. But if this rod goes down or this rod goes, well, any of them three bigger rods, if they go down, especially that 10-aught hook, I imagine it'll be a pretty good cat. But I've been wanting to catch a good cat in a long time. I almost got the fever. You know what I'm saying? I had to go today. Just had to put some bait in the water, man. Had to. But yeah, let me tell y'all about my ducks we got. We got 2 ducks from Tractor Supply a few months ago. And they're good. Pretty ducks. But like, them things, freak out when they see something or want you to let them out. They start quacking real loud. Yesterday, they were out there raising cane, just quacking up a storm. Like, what do y'all want? Y'all got food and everything. But them ducks were looking up in the sky, like cocking their head, looking up. I'm like, what y'all looking at? And I look up there, and there's I think it was a hawk flying. It might have been a buzzard, but it was on up there. Them ducks don't miss much. But they ain't laying yet. My chickens were laying good last few weeks. They were just hiding all the eggs, which I should have known where they were. But I forgot I unblocked that little junked up little doghouse thing. Boy, they was going to town in there. What we got here? They laid about 25 eggs in there. And not a one of them was any good. Duck and cover. You right, buddy. Redneck. Red. That's right. Yeah, good to see you, bro. I'm gonna try to get on something. We're gonna give it a little while, man. It's a beautiful day. It is beautiful. We're prepped and ready for a big cat. But who knows? We're gonna jig around here in a minute. Throw a couple of hair jigs out. See if we can get something. Drag them across the bottom real slow. Wouldn't mind getting on a couple stripe. 2 or 3 pound stripe would cook up nicely. Or whatever, hybrid. Last week though, I just said, man, it's been too long since we've had a little fish fry. It's starting to get right now. But if all else fails, I can hit up our friend's farm pond. But there's no giant catfish in it. Down here, you can kind of at least have that excitement of what if the big boy gets on there finally. The 2 biggest fish I've ever caught down here were the only fish I caught that day, so you don't never know. Good to hang out with all y'all. Duck and cover. Adrian. All right. Yeah, maybe that wind will blow some fish toward the shore. back. I think I'm gonna. I think I got a plan. I think I've got a plan. This could be dangerous. They call me redneck, white trash, and blue collar. hit it too. He was hungry. Let's check bait on this other one. I'm pretty sure it's gone. For sure. There. Got it off there. Sweet. Different methods here. Yeah, man. Hope everybody's doing great today. I'm glad y'all are hanging out with me. It means a lot. But yeah, soon, next month or two, it'll be cool down this way on this river. I'll be down here fishing though. October, November, I'll probably get after them a little bit more. And December, January, sometimes it's a little too cool to be down here for me. But hell, if I ain't got nothing better to do, I'll fish when it's pretty cool. But if it gets real windy, sometimes it gets miserable. But hell, you can catch fish. If it's a lot of times it'll rain for 2 or 3 days hard, and this river will get to churning. Stuff will be feeding like crazy. You just don't never know, man. I ain't saying I know much about any of it. There's some people that's on this river 2 or 3 times a week or more for their whole life. Some people literally went fishing every day, just about it, and they knew it like the back of their hand. Get out in the boat, you can find some good spots, but yeah, we've got boats and stuff. I just don't hardly ever go through the trouble of dragging them around and putting them in and messing with them. But I am going to get up there toward Gunnersville soon, do some more fishing. And I want to get back up toward Tennessee. I can see now why people love that waterway up there. That we went up to that gathering. It was nice. It was nice. said, it's like down here times 10. This, size of the reservoir, or whatever, river. But yeah, we've had a pretty good summer. We hadn't had too many terrible hot weeks. We had a few nasty ones, but it hadn't been killer. But I like the fall when it gets about 60 degrees, 50 degrees. It starts feeling real nice. Uh-oh, done broke the lawnmower out. If it gets too noisy, I'll mute it. Maybe it'll, yeah, big fish, baby. Let's go. We need it. We need something big takedown. So far, just little stuff. Good to see you, my man. Regulator. We got live bluegill. And then we got tail piece. A big piece of chunk bait on there. A big chunk of bluegill on the big rig. And we just got some red worms on that other one, just kind of goofing off on that light gear. Just see if we can get us a channel cat. We getting after them. They just ain't getting back to us. We throwing some stuff out there for them. Wouldn't mind having a big old skipjack. We might cut it up, but you just don't never know. We're giving it some time down here to soak. Putting in a few hours on the water. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. I can't complain one bit. This is literally the prettiest day of fishing since probably May. So 3 or 4 months it's been pretty hot, brutal. Night fishing good, been all right, but usually during the week I'm not able to night fish. I get up for work 6 o'clock, usually 5 or 6. So weekend time we can hit it. But during the fall, that's when it gets right down here, buddy. Ain't a whole lot of boats, ain't a whole lot of ski-doos and all that stuff. Appreciate you coming in, brother. It means a lot. It really does. Hope y'all been wearing them out. I figure y'all have. Figure y'all have been getting after them. John Parker was in here earlier. He said he wasn't having a whole lot of takedown action, but still early. It's just like flipping on a switch. Here in 30 minutes, all 4 of these rods may be going down at once. I've had it happen before. I've had 2 or 3 go down within a few seconds or minutes of each other. So there's something to it. We got a nice breeze, a little bit of current. A little bit of current, nothing too major. I figure something would try to nail that live bluegill before the day's over, though. We're going to leave him out there the whole time. I got him through out there about 25 yards. Little drop off right there. Fish, any fish going in or out of that mouth of the creek, got to go by it. Well, they don't have to, but I'm sure something will at least take a sniff at it before it's over with, maybe. I'd love to catch a big flathead on that rig right there. That would be a fun fight. Yeah, Chrissy, hope you're doing good. Hope y'all are doing real good. if it wasn't so far up that way, I'd like to come hang out with y'all. But we hadn't been on too many excursions this year. We've been busy with everything, and I might try to go to CatCon next year. I've been wanting to go up to Indiana all summer, see my buddies, but we've had a lot of stuff go around down here, good stuff mostly, but we've been moving. Some family members have moved. Some elderly folks, we've been helping them out. My grandma's moving over with her sister, so we getting all her stuff gathered up. But it's getting about time where we can start doing more fishing and maybe traveling too. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in, man. Y'all, like I said, I always am goofing off and joking. But y'all, if y'all believe in prayer, y'all pray for old Hog Leg and Melissa. You know, they're buddies, and he's been, I think, having to watch what he does the last couple weeks and take it easy. And he's a good member of the community, always been real cool. So y'all just keep him on your hearts, and all the other ones out there that's going through tough times, man. Because like I said, it's a good, any day you can get up and go and do what you want to do is a pretty good day. But we're going to get in on a fish sooner or later. It's bound to happen. Oh yeah. If we have to, we'll catch a few more of them miniature brim. Just kill time. I ought to put a little bit bigger hook on there and throw out there and try to catch us some shell cracker. That might be the ticket. We could actually eat them. Them other ones are bite size. You could eat them bone and all. That little bass we caught, boy, you could probably just eat him like one of them sardines I had earlier. Wouldn't have been much different. That's the smallest bass I've caught in probably, I don't know, been a few years since I got one that little. Yeah, I might try to put a little bit bigger hook on my bait rig since we've got bait so far. I'm gonna put a little bit bigger cricket hook on there. Then I'm gonna put a bigger chunk of worm out there. Yeah, it was bite size. It was probably about like that. I thought it was a minnow at first. Yeah, we're gonna put a little bit bigger hook on there and throw out there, and on bottom are pretty deep. See if we can catch some eating size brim. We'll see how that goes. And sometimes you wait till you get all your tackle and hooks and stuff in your mouth and tied up. You're sitting there, and then that's usually when you get a big takedown and fumble around with everything. But I'd take it today. I'm ready for a big cat, man. I about forgot what it feels like to catch a big old catfish. These are size, let's see, size 10s, I think. Not 10 aught, but size 10 hook. I don't know if y'all, small. No, size 8, my bad. But we're going to go up into a size 6. And that might call out some of the smaller ones. They'll still probably try to hit it, but wait a minute. Yeah, size 6 eagle claw. And I also got these. But sometimes they try to swallow the hook. I like being able to get my hook back. Got the hook back. Holler if you hear me. Yeah, man. Alrighty. Something had a hold of this, y'all. Something had a hold of this. That's a big chunk of brim. And they ripped the side off of it, boy. That rod was going down, and it might have been a turtle. It was way out in the current stream. It might have been, but it might have been a turtle gnawing on it. But when I reeled down on it, it let go. So it probably was. It might have been a turtle, but something was gnawing on it. You're right, Colin. It probably was a dang turtle. I'm gonna at least. I don't know. Who knows what it was? We're gonna throw it back out there though. Ain't no telling. Yeah, it probably was something down there pecking on it like a big turtle. Or maybe, who knows? Yep, it might have been for real. Cause the way it had the bites taken out of it, it probably was, bro. It looked like something ripped the side off of it when I reeled down, but it was probably something just down there gnawing on it for real. Because it did look like little chunks had been taken out. Let's see if we can get something else though. Yeah, wind's whipping a little bit. Feels good. Blowing some of these mosquitoes out of here. I know that. That's a good deal. Godfather. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Godfather got to get down there. Yeah. They caught a few big ones a couple years ago. They were on pretty heavy. He said they might try to get down here soon. Yeah, man. Golly. Wiggle worm. That's wow. Not no more. All right. Let's see. Ooh, something hit it. Something nailed it. Sunfish. Bait fish. All we can do is try, you know. Put something out there for them, see if they hit. See if there's any fish out there. That little old fish was hungry, man. He was a fighting little sucker. We've got plenty of bait. Now we just need to wait and see what happens. Got headpiece on that one. Live sunfish on that one. Green sunfish. And on the Paula Smith rig, we got a live red ear. So if they ain't gonna hit that, I don't know what else to do, you know. Might could throw chicken liver on there and sit there and mess with that a little bit. But I kind of just want to leave my big rigs out there with hopes that something big hits. God, that thing's getting nailed, ain't there? Is that the wind? That's probably just the wind. That's the one I just threw out. It's probably just the current settling it down. All these little sunfish today have been little, small, but they are wearing it out. They're getting them a meal. Getting them a little bite to eat. Catfish ain't swarming yet though. That's what we want. Man, these things are putting up a fight, aren't they? Look at that little sucker. They're putting up a good little fight for a little old fish. I ain't gonna just keep catching them though, 'cause they ain't big enough for nothing. They ain't big enough for nothing but bait. I guess you was real hungry, you could eat about 20 of them, maybe make you a sandwich or something. Got a few of them on there. Put them on a pizza. 351. Hey, bro. Yeah, so far, no cats. We've had a couple little takedowns. I think one of them was a turtle. I'm not entirely sure, but we put our inferences together and we think that it might have been a turtle. Got one little bass, a couple little sunfish. The little bass we caught was about 2 ounces. I'm gonna relocate that one live bait. Or he was live. I don't know if he still is. I'm gonna try to throw it more over toward the shallow end of that mouth of the creek. Still hanging in there. I'll tell you what we're gonna do though. We'll make a flapper piece and throw him out there. I'll tell you what we're gonna do head piece. I'm just feeling like putting a headpiece on this. So get a little blood out there. Last rose of summer. Yeah, buddy. All you can do is just throw something out there and see. Yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We're gonna give it a little while longer. It ain't even got light yet. Let's check our battery. 67%. Pretty strong. We have to. We'll charge her on back up. That Power Pack 351 hooked me up with a couple years ago. I'm telling you, that thing has been awesome. That was a game changer. I've been shopping around. I hadn't found one that I wanted, and I'm telling you, man, that I've used that thing so much since then. I appreciate that so much, bro. But yeah, from now until around probably Thanksgiving or Christmas, we're gonna try to go fishing at least once every week. Go live, maybe once every 2 weeks, cause it's getting about right time. It's getting good temperature. Weather's nice. We still got some more hot days, I'm sure, but it ain't gonna be as brutal, I don't think. But yeah, maybe one day we can get out in the boat and do some fishing up around our way. I've got a good boat up there, but I gotta get it going. I want to trade the motor and get a small motor and put on the back of it. Right now it's got the console. I don't really need that. I want to put just like a 10 horse on it where I can just putt around and anchor out. It's a big boat, but I don't need all that motor. I'm not going to be going far. I can literally just put in somewhere and fish, half a mile from the boat launch. That's all I need. But bank fishing and pier fishing, I enjoy it because it's a lot less stressful than having to deal with the boat. But if you really want to get after some fish, you kind of need the boat. You need the good setup. You need to locate the bait, locate the fish. So when you're down here goofing around like we do every time, you're pretty much just pulling slot machine. You don't ever know, man. But we've been on a little bit of a dry spell. I think the last couple of times we've come down here, we've skunked. And we need to change that soon. We need to change our tactics. We're gonna start chumming them up. Yeah, we're gonna give it a couple more hours down here probably, and then probably pack it up. I would like to stay down here till dark. We'll see how it goes. If they start biting, we'll stay till dark for sure. Can't stop when you're winning. That's what I always say. But man, like I said, we had a good summer. We didn't have to do any too treacherous uh, projects that weren't, so brutal. We almost had heat strokes. We had some good jobs that we didn't have to really kill ourselves in the hot weather. But it is hot, or it has been. But we had a good time going. Been busy. Time flies when you're having fun. And here we are, September, man. But I'm glad it's fall, or it's about to be fall weather. It means more fishing, air quality's better, all the good stuff. Got all kind of things going on. Yeah, you man could about lay down and take a nap out here on this pier. Like I said, most of the time you're down here, it's boiling hot. Or well, the last few times I've been down here, it's been boiling hot. It's nice today. Redneck, good to see you. Yeah, I appreciate all the thumbs up. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know it's been pretty boring, but I'm telling y'all, one of these days, we're gonna get in on something massive down here. We're gonna break the record. 487-pound shark caught. Yeah, I might have to take a page out of Lyle's book and put some little baby fish on Panfish Nation or bragging board. I put a little picture of that little bass on there that we caught earlier. I bet we'd have some people saying, "Why'd you throw him back? You should have put him on there for bait." I follow the rules. If I was in another state that allowed it, I probably would have put him on there. But I try to go by the rules and regulations. But that was a little tiny deal. Newborn baby bass. Yeah, the river's back still again. It ain't moving much. We had a little current earlier. Now it's kind of pretty dead still. Can't say we ain't got no bait out there for them though. Be right back. Get me a cold drink. Oh. Sugar rush, man. Not bad. Yeah, we started off pretty hot. Had some good bumps here and there, but like I said, that's probably bait fish, maybe that turtle. So it ain't really that promising when they're not pecking at them. Because usually, if catfish are feeding, you'll usually have a couple little hits here and there. But so far, these rods haven't done much. That don't mean they won't. And the two biggest fish I've caught in my entire life were, like I said, the only fish I caught in a 3 or 4 hour excursion. So I've just learned don't ever give up. Just stay down there as long as you can and put something out there for them. Even if you got a piece of a hot dog hooked out there, they might hit it. You don't never know. But if you're sitting on the couch, they're hard to catch from the yard or the couch. So you got to at least get down somewhere where there's some water. And that's what we're doing today. I had to get on the water. Last week or two, man, I just said, whatever. If we just catch a few brim, that'll be fine. But I've got a good mind this weekend, maybe Saturday morning. We might have to go live again. Or maybe I might not go live. I'll probably just document the activity. We'll go hit up a couple farm ponds since it's a little cooled off. We'll dig us some worms, get us some worms and bait up, and we'll go hit up a couple farm ponds up my way and catch some big slab bluegill and fry them up. I hadn't had no luck. Well, I hadn't fished much for any bass or anything down here lately, but you can get up around our house, and I know two good little places where you can catch good eating size brim, and that'd be the place to go. But today I just really wanted to come down here on the river where you got a chance of catching something big. But if I had me about 6 or 8 good sized bluegill, I can make a good little meal out of that. Now the kids, they can't eat them, they got the bones all in them, but I'll get them some catfish fillets. Or bass, hell, they like bass. They'll eat that fish now. You can get something and cook up something, a big fancy dish for them kids, and sometimes they will not eat it. But if you tell them it's deer meat, or tell them it's buffalo meat, or emu meat, or Tyrannosaurus Rex egg, or something like that, they'll eat it if you tell them it's something off the wall. Hell, we couldn't keep no venison. Last couple of deer I killed, they'd tear that stuff up. And I did too. Hell, that's some good eating. I didn't get one last year. I'm gonna have to get a deer this year. Even if it means coming up there and going with Ernie Brown. There's plenty of deer around here. I'm not as hardcore as some people on whitetail hunting. I do love it. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. But you got to have a good place to hunt. And we do have some good places, they're just not local. Where I live, it's too much. It's out in the sticks, but there's a few houses here and there where we have land, my wife's family, so we're not able to shoot a rifle or whatever. Sometimes I'll bow hunt or crossbow, but there's really no great place to hunt up there. And then if you don't want to get around sneaking around on any private property or anything like that, or shoot something and it goes on private property. So, and our family land's about an hour, 2 hours away. So, a lot of times if I'm going to go do any hunting, I'll go down that way. But I wouldn't mind having a good deer this year, man, because meat's expensive and it's better for you. And you know what it's been eaten for the most part. It hasn't been fed a bunch of chemicals and stuff. But anyhow, hit up Old Farm Pond this weekend. We gotta get some fish fried up. Mama's wanting some, baby's wanting some. I've been craving a good fish fry for about 3 weeks. Make some hush puppies, slaw, fries, all that stuff, man. Beans. I'm just getting a couple of them moods every few months. I just gotta get something. And if all else fails, we'll just go to Bayou Seafood. Order something up there. They got some good grub at that place. A little high, a little expensive, just like anywhere, but you get bang for your buck. But if you want any flounder or any seafood, they usually have it there pretty fresh. They keep frog legs on hand. See what, them dang frog legs are good. I don't care who you are. You season them up right, fry them, don't overcook them. They're good. Better than chicken, I think. More flavor. All that mud. The best tasting fish though to me is brim and crappie, fresh crappie. Has the best taste. Catfish got a great taste, but sometimes out of the river you get catfish, and I'll eat it, man. I'll eat any of it. Pretty much anything you fry up out of here, I'll eat, or at least try. But them pond raised catfish, or some of them up there, not necessarily pond raised, but the ones that live in the ponds up our way. I don't know if it's all the cows pooping in the water or what, but they got a good taste to them. But they got a different taste to them. I've ate catfish out of this river all my life, and then when I moved up there, we'd catch a few here and there. But I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do, go raid the damn farm pond. Because I hadn't had much luck down here lately, but you just don't never know, y'all. Y'all know how it is. 351 catch some crappie. But yeah, man, we're gonna give it a little while longer. It is just such a beautiful day. I'm telling y'all, man. I wish y'all could get some of this cool breeze. And hell, all my buddies up north, y'all probably are getting some. A buddy of mine, good family friend of mine, he's out in Idaho right now. He said it was 44 there this morning. He's out there for work. His job sent him out there toward Snake River, somewhere up in Idaho on Snake River. They do a lot of traveling here and there. I was gonna tell him, man, they got sturgeon out there. In your free time, you need to be down there trying to get you one of them sturgeons. Hook into one of them, you'll really have a fight on your hands. I'll tell y'all what, I'm gonna let my phone charge up a little bit, and I'm gonna let my phone charge up just a little bit. We're on 50%, so I'll probably come back live later, or I might come back live later. But what I might do is just kind of hang out down here, and if we do get any fish, we'll document it. But so far, we ain't getting nothing. But I might try to come back on later. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my phone situated, get the battery back up. But I tell y'all what, y'all have a good day, and I might try to get back on here later. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer. But let me go charge that battery up, and I'll be back on in a few. All right, peace.